Paul Thompson, originally from Sunderland in the northeast, been living in Wales for the last 10 years now. I suffer from mental health and it's took its toll on me pretty much all my life, but recently it's been really bad. I've attempted to take my life a few times in the last 4 or 5 months. So things haven't gone very well for me at all. I've been living in the streets, been living out of a tent, been pitching up somewhere out of the way of members of the public, stopping them from seeing what life I've been living. Cold nights living in Pembrey Country Park because I didn't have anywhere else to stay. I didn't have like a place or any sofas to live on or any friends that could keep me in. It was basically having to find little areas in Pembrey Country Park within the trees or out of shot of public, because it's used for people walking their dogs and kids and stuff like that. So it was daunting. It was also demanding, I'd say, because sleeping rough and in a tent in the middle of a country park when you're 40-year-old trying to like make something of yourself is a little bit odd. So weather under the foot, coldness, damp, living in the same clothes day after day. It was always, I'm walking around and trying to present myself as not a homeless person, but people would see me as a homeless person. They'd see the state that I was in, they'd see like the weight loss, they'd see the change in my face, the change in my attitude, the change in the way that I'd look at things, not eating, not drinking, not looking after myself. It was horrible, really bad. And considering prior to all of that I'd been in a good place, just hit home big time, massively. So basically I got an advert from a friend who had tried to help us out with private lettings, and through that advert I phoned up the private let and was passed on the number for our homes. Space of, I'd say, less than 24 hours, or within the space of 24 hours, I was taken off the streets. I was offered a roof over my head, warmth, a bed, a place of my own, well, shared accommodation, but a place of my own room, my own independence, basically given back the lifeline that I'd lost. And where I am now is because of our homes. Because I've been on the council list for the past 5 months, and I've been in touch with Shelter Cymru, I've been in touch with the Woolwich, I've been in touch with the council, and I've been deemed as not a priority. The council themselves classed me as not a priority.
So you got mental health,
Yeah.
you're vulnerable,
Yep.
attempted suicide,
Yep.
homeless,
Yep.
and you're not a priority.
And I'm not classed as a priority by the council. And yet I phone an estate agent to inquire about a private property, and our homes scoop me off my feet, take me under their wing and see me as that priority. They see me as that vulnerable person that needed the help. To be able to wake up, compared to waking up in a 2-man tent with a sleeping bag and my backpack as a pillow, to wake up to a 4'6" bed with a mattress, a bed sheet, a duvet, 2 pillows, a radiator, walls, a roof, was like, it was like waking up and winning the lottery. And it was I can't honestly find words to say it apart from it was like winning the lottery. Apart, you know, my tent was sat in the corner of the room, and I just looked at my tent and was just like, I don't need you anymore. There's no need for you. I've had you for so long. I'm sorry. This isn't even me getting upset at the fact that I'm talking about it. It's the fact that our homes has actually sat there and seen me for the help that I need. And if it wasn't for them, I'd probably still be in my tent today, to be fair. sort of waking up in a bed, in a room, on my own, with heat, coming down, having a coffee, instead of leftover Coke that was in a bottle or water from wherever I could find water from. My plans are to get back to who I am, get back to the person that I know I can be, get back to the person that I know I want to be. This person that I am now isn't me. I'm not the depressive, suicidal, mental health kind of person that I am. I'm a hard worker. I like to do things. I get my hands dirty. I like to earn my own keep. I like to do my own thing. So my goal now is to basically take every day as it comes, speak to people via our homes, get the support that I need that's offered and is out there for me, and then eventually when the time's right for myself and I feel comfortable enough, I want to get back into work. I want to either do part-time work or full-time work. I want to earn a living, and if it means staying here while I do that to help me get that, then that's what it's going to be. And I'm using this as a stepping stone to getting me to exactly where I need to be, and then eventually I might end up in my own place away from our homes. Mental health is a completely different side to drugs and alcohol. So when you're suffering from mental health, and everybody is different, but me personally, from mental health, I turned to cannabis because it helped relieve the stress and pain that I was going through, and it eased everything, but I didn't use it, I didn't rely on it. No, I've never touched harder drugs in my life, like never ever. I don't even have one. I've probably got one of the cleanest police records that you can probably imagine. That probably stems from when my mum worked in the police force. She's retired now and she doesn't work there anymore, but a lot of people kind of insinuate and say that people who turn to drinking drugs are always getting into trouble and stuff, but you can't label somebody just because of the background they've had, whether it be drugs, drink, crime, whatever. The proof is there that you can change, and just because you've slipped back and you've gone wherever it is you've gone, it doesn't mean that you can't do something with yourself, to be fair. Yesterday was the first time that I actually walked into town on my own and went about town, and I bought things. I bought myself a new pair of trainers because I need some new shoes, because these ones have been battered and bruised where I've been sleeping in the tent and stuff, and this is the only pair of shoes I own. So it was nice to actually go to a shop and walk in and be treated like a customer. I had members of staff talking to me and saying, "Do you need any help, sir? If there's anything you need, come and ask me." And I've never had that for God knows how long. So to have the confidence to be walking into a shop and to purchase something that I haven't been able to do for God knows how long made me feel good, and it made the confidence side of me feel pretty epic, if I'm being honest. But at the moment, there is a horizon. I can see it, and I am going to get there. It's just going to take a little while. Just at the moment, I haven't got that journey done yet, but I'm making that journey, and I'm on my way down to that horizon that I can see in the far distance, and I am going to get there.